performance on my FX book and just take a quick peek here at the trade history. And what I want to show you is the duration of these trades. It's very quick in and out. As you look down through the trades here, that this most recent one on the 21st was in and out of the market in 28 seconds. All these are in seconds here as you look down through. The longest that we've experienced has been up to 3 minutes. Here's a few that were in a minute. The winners typically stay in longer, where the losers will pop out pretty quickly. And if we just continue to page through here, I'll just show you some more potential results. A minute, up to 1 minute. There's 3 minutes right there. Very quick in and out of the market, and so that's the reason why we have to have these requirements and make sure there's no delay in this EA as far as processing orders. So next, let's just kind of review the potential broker list that you could consider. The first list here is for non-US customers. In other words, if you're a US based customer, you cannot use these brokers at this point in time. So IMFX, Pepperstone, Think Forex, and Hot Forex. Let me comment a little bit about some of these. First of all, Pepperstone.com, when I contacted them, they are in the process of trying to get set up so that they can engage US customers, but at this point in time they cannot. They do have a server that sits in New York, and so when the time comes that we can potentially use them, they will be a good option in my opinion. Another comment about Hot Forex, be careful with this broker. They are Currenex, and from some of the feedback I noticed online, there was some negative feedback in regard to Hot Forex. So again, do your own due diligence on all these brokers as you potentially consider setting up with them. Again, these are all brokers for non-US based customers. For those of you in the United States like myself, here are some options for you. And again, we have no affiliation with any of these brokers except FinFX, which I'll talk about in a moment. So Alpari is a good potential option for those in the US. You want to make sure that you look at their Pro Forex account. Do note that it has a $10,000 minimum. So it's up there a little bit. I know most of you may not be able to fund that type of an account. We'll have some other options for you here in a second. And if you want to learn more about that particular offering, you can go to this link here. The live account that we were showing the results on a little bit ago, we are actually using mbtrading.com. And so the great thing about MB Trading is they have an offering where you can get your VPS for free. So let me flip to that page here and just kind of review that potential option for you. So again, as I mentioned earlier, our live account is using MB Trading. Specifically, we are using their free EXN plan, and basically that's very similar to an ECN, where the orders route directly to the Forex market and they don't go through a trading desk, so that is key. And so you can check that out if you're a US based customer. Very good option for you. The thing that is unique about MB Trading, and I know other brokers do offer this, so whatever broker you're considering, look into this. They offer free VPS if you set up an account with them, and if you trade a certain amount of volume with them, you can get it for free. So that's the great thing. And so we are using this VPS, Photon VPS, for our $1 million pips EA. And so again, it's only $16.95 on the low end, up to $69.95 on the high end. We're using this one right here, which is more than enough to run one EA. And so a very good option for you if you're considering using MB Trading. The third option for US-based customers is a Forex company called FinFX, and you would want to specifically look at their ECN account. It does have a $2,500 minimum, and here's the link that you can go to. And if you find the video that you're listening to today beneficial, we would appreciate it if you would use our IB code, which is IB120300. But you can check out more information at this link. Here are some of the key features for FinFX. Scalping is allowed. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, MDP is a scalping EA, and there's no restrictions on that. If you have some other EAs that you want to run with them, FIFO is not an issue where it is here in the States, and they also allow hedging. So if you're looking at possibly running a hedging EA, which $1 Million Pips is not, but if you have some other EAs that are doing that kind of action, then they allow that, and they have leverage up to 1 to 200. So a little bit more flexibility than some of the broker restrictions we have here in the United States, and that's what I like about them, and they accept U.S. customers. So far we've talked about the fact that $1 Million Pips is a scalping EA. It needs to execute very quickly, and you want to minimize any delay in the process of that execution. So one of the key considerations is your VPS, and you need to understand how fast your connection is to your broker. And so what I want to do over the next few minutes is show you how you can test your broker connection. You're going to need to understand what your broker's IP address is. I'm going to show you how to locate that. And then we're going to run a ping test and see what kind of speed we have between our VPS connection and our broker. First of all, for those that aren't familiar with a VPS, virtual private server, it really is a necessity in using an EA. I would highly recommend you don't run your EA on your home computer with your home internet that could potentially go up and down. The last thing you want to have happen is for your your connection to go down, and you're in the middle of a trade or whatever, and it can't be managed. So VPS is a great solution for that. It's a high availability server that's up 99.9% of the time, even when your computer might not be up.